So let's talk about narrating your PowerPoint. All right, it's a pretty simple thing to do, but in our case, what you want to do before you do anything else is you want to save as. So you're going to go up here and save as, or F12, and it should be into your folder, in the Jameson folder, in the MBS student folder, and you're going to change biography or table of contents to narration. And this is very important because you're going to dramatically change this slideshow, and you don't want to ruin your biography slideshow by accidentally saving it as what you're going to save this one as. So I'll click on Save. And it's pretty straightforward. What you're first going to do is you're going to go right up here where it says Slideshow, and you're going to click, and right underneath where it says Slideshow it says Record Slideshow, and it tells you all about it right there if you hover over it. But if you click on the arrow underneath, you've got two choices here. You've got record from beginning or record from current slide. Now this last one, clear, we'll look at it later maybe, but it's just if you wanted to just clear all the recordings that you already did before. Let's say you got started and you didn't like what you had, it's an easy way of just clearing it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start recording from beginning. So when we click on this, this window pops up. And you don't want to change anything here. These two should be checked. If they're not, make sure that they're checked. So you want to have the slide and animation timings. What that means is it will move to the next slide when you click to go to the next slide. And narrations and laser pointer, I'm not quite sure about the laser pointer part, but we'll just let that go. And essentially you're just going to click on Start Recording when you're ready. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading from the slides as we go along, but you're not going to be reading the title right here because that we're going to leave on there. And what you are going to be recording is just the bulleted stuff. Okay, so skip the titles and just read what's in the bullets. And later on we're going to take that part away. But let's just move on from here. So we're going to click here on Start Recording and begin. Ibn Battuta. It is believed that Ibn Battuta traveled at least 75,000 miles in his lifetime. He went to every country ruled by a Muslim and even went as far as China, southern Russia, and Sri Lanka. Unlike Columbus, who traveled for adventure, or Marco Polo, who traveled for commerce, Ibn Battuta traveled out of curiosity and a desire to learn more about the world. Okay, now let's just imagine here that I make a mistake. And notice I'm also not reading the source citations, but let's say that I blew it. I said something wrong and I wanted to redo it. Well, what you do is just keep going. So we'll go to the next slide. Ibn Battuta was from a rich family. His full name is Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Battuta, but he was also called Shams ad-Din. Name Ibn Battuta actually means son of Battuta. It was a way used to show one's ancestry. Okay, now I'm just going to stop right here, so I'm going to hit the escape button. And we find ourselves in the slide sorter. Now let's just take a look at where we're at in the slide sorter. You can see the time that it took me on each slide right here. So 1 second, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 9 seconds, so forth. And you know, the one that I was talking to you on, the one that needs to be fixed, is right here. Now what you should do is you should go through the entire slideshow, and then you can listen to it again and decide on which slides you want to fix or change. So if I wanted to go back and fix this one because I blew it, what I would do is select it, go back here to Record Slideshow. Only this time, instead of recording from the beginning, I'm going to record from current slide. And so let's just do that. And this pops up again, and you click on it. Ibn Battuta was born in Tangiers, Morocco in 1304. Now, obviously I'm talking to you, so I'm blowing the slide, but the deal is, once you're done, do not go to the next slide, because then you're committed to doing the next slide as well, unless there's a problem with it. So at this point you want to escape from the slide you just corrected yourself in. And now we're back to the slide sorter.